Oh, man. Guys, I saw this coming. I really did. And now, it's time to rant on the whole Plotagon community and why this community disappoints me and everybody else. Or at least my friends. Now, I'm going to start off one thing. If you're only watching my channel and aren't in the community, don't become part of it, because I regret joining this community for one thing. And, so let's start off with all the things that this community does wrong. One is they lie. Almost all the members in the community lie a lot. They either just rant and they just tell lies and rants to make the person look worse, or they say lies about their accomplishments, like they say just want to make themselves look really good, or they just gain this for attention and say really bad things and be like, guys, my mom chased me around the house with a knife or something like that, please comfort me. And seriously, you can just tell that's not true, because they get over it after a couple hours, and all the people in the comments of those videos are like, aw, I'll comfort you. But in reality, they don't even care about you. They just want friends and subscribers and crap. And another dumbass thing that people do is they say, what am I trying to say? They say that over stupid things, like they say, please comfort me, my mom just yelled at me. I mean, that happens to everyone all the time. I mean, if you want to get serious about child abuse, there's probably child abuse every day that we don't even hear about. So, yeah. Another thing is, they make stupid videos, like, there's no originality. Everyone else copies other people, like, guess where I'm at videos, and then they somehow manage to say that when really, like, say they're at, Burger King. They literally show the logo on the top of the place that says Burger King, and they expect you to try to guess where it's at, when it literally gives the frickin' answer. Good lord. And it also goes for this of guess what I'm eating. You just legitimately show the Doritos logo if you're eating Doritos or whatever. And people just always copy others, literally. And 3, people cannot take jokes in this community. They literally get offended over the stupidest things. Like, literally. And, trying to think of something that they overreacted to. Like, if you just say something bad or try to criticize them, most little kids will just be like, you're blocked forever! We are not friends anymore! Get off my account! No! I mean, really, this community, the reason why it's so bad, this is kind of the reason it's so bad, but, like, I don't know, most of the community is infested with 9-year-olds that are just tryhards of being cool, when really, that's the opposite. And, like, even that's not the problem. There's even older people that cause problems in this community. Like, someone I know of is Andrew K. the Vihunt guy, or whatever his new name is, and he literally just make videos of him bragging about how many subscribers that he has, and, like, he just uploads content that isn't even worth watching, and his videos are all, like, 2 seconds long. And seriously, I used to try to be friends with him, but then I realized he just wasn't my type, so I unsubscribed him. Another person that's kind of like this is Anna the Plotagonist Rules, which don't get me wrong, she's not a bad person or anything, but, like, seriously, her videos are kind of just not worth watching. They're only, like, 5 seconds long. She mostly does those guess where I'm at or guess what I'm eating videos, and, yeah. I'm not trying to be mean to those two people, but yeah, your videos, they could be better. I'm just saying that. Another problem with the community, I'm trying to think. People make drama videos way too much. They say, like, look what this guy said to me, when it's just one comment. You don't need to make a video about something so little. And, there's this other person I know called Jacob the Fox 3535 Studios. And why I'm bringing him up is, most of these kids in this community, they're just plain annoying. Literally, they think they're gonna harass you by just raging in all caps and then telling you roasts that aren't even cool or insulting, and then they expect you to be all like, I'm closing my account, and that really isn't the case. Another person that's kind of like that is Salah El-Khatib, or El-Khatib, or however the hell you say his last name. Literally, most of his channel is this drama or him bragging about, like, he uploaded a video where he's just drinking Coke. Like, everyone's drinking Coke. That's nothing to, like, brag about or make a video about. And the video was only, like, 15 seconds long. And another thing he does, and everyone probably knows he does this, but doesn't talk about it. He gets in team accounts and makes accounts himself just to subscribe to himself. Like, I mean, if you want subscribers, you gotta earn them. You gotta make good content. You gotta be a good guy, and you gotta treat people how you want to be treated. That's how it works around here. Not always, though. Like, there's some people that get bullied a lot that are nice people, and some people are treated well, like Salah, who secretly deep down are not cool at all. Literally. And something else that people do, rating. People just comment like 30 times on one video trying to tell you how bad you are. I mean, that's gonna do anything. And I'd already mentioned people lie, but I gotta think of another thing. Oh, another thing, people always base each other off of opinions. Like, you say, like, I like SpongeBob, and then another kid, well, actually, that's a bad example, because nobody I know doesn't like SpongeBob, really. But, like, let me think of something that probably everyone doesn't like. Oh no. I know one. The Amazing World of Gumball. People argue that the new episodes are not so great, but they're fine. You know, one kid says, I like The Amazing World of Gumball, and then another kid says, I hate that show. You suck ass. Blah, 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 blah. And then they just start fighting, and then it starts a whole revolution, all their friends getting involved, and it pretty much starts a whole war on the internet over a stupid-ass opinion. Like, literally, you can just say to them, I like The Amazing World of Gumball and you hate it. That's cool. We don't have to like everything. Let's be friends and settle that way. Another thing, people are just children in this community. They call people Kikos and things, like that's gonna do anything, and they just have no knowledge no caring, loves insanity. They just don't even... That's the thing about this community. Nobody cares about one another except a few people. Now, I'm not ranting on the whole community because there are a few good people like my friends, but there's a lot of bad people. And reason why I don't like making 2-second videos is they don't give you really any watch time unless millions of people are gonna watch your videos just saying, guys, I'm at the beach or whatever. Yeah, and that's gonna probably wrap it up for if this is part 1, or if I do more of ranting on this stupid community that disappoints me and was ruined by a ton of people. It used to be good. People cared for one another. People actually was starting some originality. Now it's just the opposite. The only purpose, or the only way I'd say you should join this community is if you like fighting every day, having your blood pressure risen up, and if you love to rant on people. And speaking of rants, people also do these salutes, and they're all the same, like, and rants, they're all the same, like, they just have that same format, like, let me think of how it goes. Like something like this. Super Y. What? No! More like shitty Y. Oh my golly gosh. This show is retarded. 1, they like to go on failure adventures. They use that excuse all the time in these rants. They like to go on failure adventures. And then at the end they say, like, Super Y sucks. And so does Dora the Explorer. Regular show is 1,000,000 times better. End of stupid ass rant. That's gonna wrap it up for this part, as I said, and I'll see you later. I hope you really enjoyed, and we'll stay in touch. Goodbye.